So as of recently, I've been watching a crap ton of YouTube, trying to get motivated because I am at a point in my life where I feel I'm at a low, right? Ebbs and flows, ups and downs. I'm definitely at a down, I'm definitely at a low, and I'm struggling. So I've been trying to watch motivational stuff. I've been trying to get a structured lifestyle in place. It's definitely hard. I'm making lists, and I realize I can do all this stuff. I can watch YouTube, I can make lists, but unless I actually execute, I'm forever gonna be at this steady low. How I got to this low, part of me is not sure, and then part of me wants to blame my physical health. I mean, I'm not a small dude. That's also one thing. Gained a little weight. I'm down 70 pounds though from my highest, so that's good. However, I've gained about 20 over the course of this last year. But I injured my back when I was younger, 42. I injured my back when I was 18, and it's just been a steady decline. So I was doing some real estate. I was really motivated. I was doing really good, and then I couldn't walk, and I fell into this slump. I just was depressed, didn't want to do anything, and now I'm starting to get some momentum back up. But current state of events, that's kind of what I want to talk about. This is more of a video for myself to hold myself accountable and kind of look back in a while from now and be like, all right, this is where I was. Probably wondering why I have a green screen behind me. My sister and myself have made videos for YouTube, and we input things back here, and you'll probably be looking at something behind me right now. But all right, current state of events. I'm fat, for one, temporarily fat. So I gotta have that mindset that I'm on the goal to lose weight. I've been going to the gym daily, been eating better. I set a hard goal to lose 30 pounds by the end of August. Gonna be a tough goal. Financially, I'm poor. If you guys are wondering what a real estate investor looks like, you're looking at one. I am house rich and cash poor. I have a house in Gardena. I have about $400,000 of equity in the house. I've borrowed about $275,000 from family that's being tied up in that house right now. I have no income coming in. Part of the plan was to refinance that house, pay my family back, and right now, collectively, was it like $700,000 is just sitting there, being underutilized, keeping me in a position of perpetual debt at the moment because in order to refinance, I need some cash flow. My bank accounts, or I think one is at $400, and the other is at probably like $400 or $500. So I have a $800 in my bank account, which I'll probably show you guys here. But I have about $8,000 or $9,000 in credit card debt. Normally, I don't have credit card debt. This is one of the first times in my life where I actually have credit card debt. I'm just trying to stay afloat at the moment. What else? I have a car and a truck. I got a Nova. I just insured it. Part of me is like, damn, be happy. Like, make yourself happy first, so then it can overflow into how you're feeling. So it's like, do I keep the Nova and drive around a little bit, or do I sell it, pay off all my debt, and then I just got 10 grand just chilling there. So I'm gonna decide that in about a month. I'm gonna drive around for the summer, see if I can't get something materialized. The reason being is I just put a house in escrow, a townhouse in escrow. It's in Harbor City. Harbor City, if you guys are watching this and you're not in SoCal, Harbor City is near the port of Los Angeles, near San Pedro and Wilmington, probably 20-25 minutes from LAX, south. Cool townhome, 1,900 square feet. I'm buying it for $550. Fingers crossed I'm able to find some money to do this. I've rehabbed, I think I made a list yesterday. I've personally rehabbed the 9 houses, eight or 9 houses. But most of those houses are done with borrowed money, right? If you're an investor, you know what I'm talking about. We borrow money pay interest on that money we borrow to rehab the house, sell it. Now we've got our little bit of income. So things in motion. We'll see how things go. I'm trying to acquire the house for $550. It's probably going to take about $60,000 to $75,000 worth of rehab to get it sold for $750 to $800. I don't foresee it going over $800. If I could get close to $800, that'd be super ideal. And I would profit, if my numbers are correct, I would profit about $60,000 on the low end to about $100,000 on the high end, give or take. Right? I know it's a broad range. I try to hit a 10% profit based on sales price. So if a house is gonna sell for $750, it'd be nice to make $75,000. In this specific case, I think it should sell between $750 and $800. If I get that $750 mark, I'm not making 10%, which kind of makes me a little nervous. But I'm to a point of desperation right now where I need something to go my way, and until it does, I'm in a mentally depressed state, physically depressed state, and a financially depressed state. So I'm really hoping things happen. It's hard to admit that being 42 and you're still struggling, but I think we all got so focused on social media and believing what we see that the reality is there's probably most of us in similar situations to me than I'm in. Similar situations. The few people that are my friends that I talk to, I think they're just getting by. Living in Southern California is kind of a struggle in itself. The cost of living is crazy, and I'm sure, depending where you're watching from, you're gonna say get out of California, and believe me, that is a goal of mine, is to eventually get out of California. I just don't like the way things are being ran. When I was younger, California was nice. It's kind of the degradation that I've noticed is substantial over the course of my lifetime. It's like, how much longer am I gonna live here? How much longer am I gonna be alive? Right? It's like I could die in a year, I could die in 5 years, I could die in 10 years, but I would like to explore other states other than this and other countries. With that in mind, I'm getting some better habits in place. I've committed to doing the gym on a daily basis, so I've done that. I've committed to working as best as I can, given the pain I'm in, and I definitely struggle with back pain and sciatic pain and nerve pain. It's kind of debilitating at times where I struggle to even stand up. That's one of the main reasons for wanting to lose the weight is my back. It's like, all right, if I could prolong the surgery, I'm gonna do it. Focus a lot of effort into work. So I got a list of goals I want to do. I've been doing a lot of marketing. That's another reason why I'm so far in debt, is for a while I was just pumping out a ton of mailers and buying postage and door knocking and paying for diesel for the truck to get around. It's compounding, right? But again, I'm at a point of desperation where something needs to happen. I need income, or else I'm gonna have to liquidate something else in order to keep going, or make a change to figure out how to make some money. If that means getting out of real estate or doing something else, but I'm really passionate about real estate. So and again, if you guys are watching this, I'm kind of all over the place. I'm just kind of making this video for myself to hold myself accountable. I'm trying to learn AutoCAD because I would like to be involved in real estate in some aspect, and if I can get involved with designing plans and blueprints for the demand that's out there, I would love to do that. I feel I'm good at it. Committed to the gym every day to get my health in order. I'm going to take it upon myself to learn another language. I wish I would have learned Spanish when I was younger, but I struggled with it, struggled with school, and now I am more focused on self-improvement. So I want to learn Spanish because that'll also assist me in my daily activities and with engaging with various people and with work. I'm trying to think of what else. Listen, all hope is not lost. I'm definitely in a my mind is running on a path of clarity. I know what I have to do. I've been in situations far worse than this. In 2008, I actually lost a house to foreclosure. I lost a car, I lost all my money, I lost my retirement. It was just like I started from zero. I feel like I'm in a very fair and comfortable place right now. I have a roof over my head. I have $400,000 in equity sitting in a house. It's currently rented by a great tenant, by the way. And I have 2 vehicles that are probably collectively worth about $45,000. So worst comes to worst, I got 2 cars I could dump. And I have a house that I can liquidate if it got to that point. But I don't really want it to get to that point because the goal now is to acquire and hold. So unfortunately, I wish I could do that with this townhome I want to buy because it does seem like a good investment. However, not having income is crushing me. I was considering using a portion of those proceeds if the deal does materialize and the sale concludes eventually, and the goal is to get that done by the end of the year, to use a portion of that to buy a house out of state. I don't care if it's like a $50,000 house, $100,000 house, like something small where I can like potentially get some cash flow coming in. I don't know if that's a real thing, right? I don't know the real estate market outside of Southern California unless I look at Zillow or Realtor.com and I try to gauge what's going on in a certain area. But the areas I look in, Havasu, Las Vegas, Idaho, these houses are a couple $100,000, multi-million. I want to find little pockets that haven't been identified yet that are going to maybe be up and coming, where I can buy like a house or a duplex and just like set it and forget it. You know, put a property manager in place. So if you guys have followed along until this long, I appreciate you guys checking out the video. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the progress being made on that Pico Rivera kitchen. It was supposed to be a kitchen. It kind of turned into half of the house remodel, which we really haven't been showing, but that house is gonna be concluding soon. We'll walk you through it. It's pretty cool. We did the floors, all the baseboards, the kitchen got gutted. I did that portion of the hallway. Excuse me. It's gonna get painted. And then my electrician has to come in and finalize everything. Oh, cam lights everywhere. My electrician almost rewired like 60% of the house. So the house is looking cool. I just did the backsplash. So, all right, I think this is gonna conclude my video of accountability for myself. I gotta try and do these on a daily basis. That's also something I wanna take more serious, is this YouTube stuff. It's like, I feel like I have a lot of experience. I want to grow this massively, and I'm taking the necessary steps to do so. This video is all over the place. I apologize. I just needed to do it, right? It's like, I just needed to start. I've been procrastinating. I just need to start. And once I start, I'm committed. So thanks. If my future self watches this, hopefully you're 30 pounds lighter, got more money in the bank account, and you have an additional 1 to a few properties in your portfolio. See you next time.